we look at this problem, we notice that it actually gives us an equation this time, which is great. But now we actually are going to need to find the center and the radius. So the best way to do that is when you're first starting out to make it look like the actual equation. And I notice in the equation that I only have minuses. So x plus 3 would be the same thing as x minus a negative 3. Now for the y, it's already a subtraction, so there's nothing that I need to do there. Now for the radius, what squared gives me 4? Well, that's going to be 2, so I'm going to have 2 squared. So now looking at this, I know that my center is going to be h comma k. So h is minus 3, and k is 1. And then I know that my radius now is 2, because it's 2 squared. So that's great, I've got that finished, but now what about if we want to graph this? Do we have enough information? And the actual answer is yes. We have plenty of information in order to plot this. So I have the center, so I want to go ahead and put a dot where the center is. It's at minus 3, 1. So I go 1, 2, 3, 1. So that's going to be my center. Now it says that I have a radius. The radius is 2. So that means you're going to move 2 units from the center in all 4 directions. So I'm going to have it, here's 2 units, I'm going to have a dot there, a dot there, a dot there, and one up above. Now, I'm going to try to make a circle the best that I can on here. And it's going to be a little roundy weird. But I do have it. Now, the only last thing that we're going to need to do is we need to find the domain and the range. Now this is when it's really important that you haven't forgotten that everything that we've learned. So I noticed that the domain is going to be left to right. So my farthest point out from my domain is a minus 5. And it comes all the way over, and it's supposed to come over to 1. It's not so great, negative 1. And it is including that because it's my circle. Now the range is the up and down. So same thing here. The smallest point that I have is at negative 1. And it goes all the way up to 3. Again, it is including those points because they are part of the circle.